Yeah, I think we're not quite playing like ourselves in the early game right now. I think we're making way too many mistakes in this game, especially. I think on bot lane there was some maybe miscommunication or some misplays, and it ended up being quite bad for us. It put me in a quite bad spot. At jungle as well. Overall, I think there's just a lot of pressure with this format and a lot of stress right now because the nature of best of ones is very volatile, and I think the league is very competitive. You can see a lot of teams beating, like all the teams beat each other, it feels like. So I think it was just important to win today, but not necessarily a performance we should be proud of, in my opinion. But also every win counts right now. We threw a game in the start of the week, I think that, and yesterday we had a very difficult draft and game to play, and I think it's very important we just managed to get a win and come back. And I think KCB also has good strength in the early game. I think versus most teams they have been playing quite well, and that has been also somewhat our weakness. So yeah, once we got in a good position, the game was quite good. But before that, yeah, I think they had a lot of good plays too. Um, I mean, mainly I will speak for myself. I guess me and Losper have been just playing a lot of duo queue, watching VODs, playing 2v2s, playing scrims, talking about it a lot. But I think it's gonna take longer. We played together for a few weeks now, and I think it's we just need to find our own a little bit, like what kind of bot lane we want to be, how we really want to play, what are our strengths, what matchups we really like, and I think it's taking us some time still, and I think also the high pressure best of ones make it a bit more difficult to play how we play usually. I mean, which is understandable, right? It's also lost was first split, and also our top laner's first split, so I think it's just some growing pains, and overall we also need to build more synergy. I think we don't play very coordinated in the early game. And right now the game is very snowbally, so I think we really need to. We're really taking a close look at just how we're playing and what other teams are doing and what we need to improve. But it's taking us some time for sure. Mm, yeah, I'm not sure what's the benchmark for being in playoffs. Five should be a decent number, but maybe we will need to win as well next week. Best of three, we haven't looked too much into it yet, I would say. Just because the early stages are so volatile. These super weeks can swing either way. You can see it even with a team like Los Ratones. They had a really difficult start and now they are in have a really good momentum, and that means so much, I think, for these days where you have very limited practice because you only scrim 3 days and then you play 3 days. So playoffs will be on our mind for sure, but first we need to qualify because with how the league is looking right now, it's very close to standings. Um, I mean, Heretic seems to have their own struggles, but they also are getting some wins. I think you can't underestimate any team right now. And I think even though G2 has not been looking that good on the stage games, I think they're a very strong team, and I expect them to get stronger and stronger the longer the split goes. And I think it will be a difficult match for us, being a somewhat new team, let's say. But I'm optimistic towards both matches. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. There's no free games, I think, in any way. Um, I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. So it's hard to say. I think the players that have been playing well are still playing quite well for the most part. So I mean, I think maybe you could even choose the Bows now that they won four in a row. I think the early start was very rough, but honestly, in his last games, he's doing quite a lot for his team compared to especially the first matches. So I think it's been quite impressive to see the shift. But for the whole team, I think it's very nice to see. I'm very happy for Yamato. It's a very long time for sure. I mean, every team I've been in, we have managed to at least go top four, top three, and I think the thing I'm proud most of is probably that I'm very resilient. I had so many difficult moments in my time playing nearly my whole adult life, right? Or my whole adult life, I've been in this very high stress, high pressure situation, and I think I've been staying strong and trying to not lose the love for the game and stay passionate. I think that's what I'm most proud of, and that I can still um, on most days be proud of how I play. Um, I miss Eri Lulu, honestly. That was that was my favorite for sure. But maybe in Fearless we will see it. Um, yeah, I mean, I just want to be present in the moment and enjoy what I'm doing and just try to keep working on my craft and be as good as a player and teammate as I can be. That has been my goal. Yeah, I mean, to our fans of Fnatic and my fans, I mean, obviously the games have not been very good. We are really trying hard to figure out what we need to do better. We can only ask you guys to be patient and not to have too high expectations for now. We will need time to work on it. Obviously, we have issues, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna keep trying my best for the team. And thank you for supporting us. Yeah.